Hello, welcome to the DeSales Phonathon. Thank you for volunteering your time today to be a part of one of DeSales' biggest fundraisers of the year. The Phonathon raises money for the Father Jude Annual Fund. This fund oversees all of the major projects and operations for the school each year. This is a brief training video to show you the ins and outs of making a call and how to relay the message of that call back to the advancement office. Again, thank you. Now let's get started. So, in front of you, you should have two types of sheets, one stack of call sheets and one single script. Let's start with the call sheets, as this is going to be your most important sheet as it's used for every single call. So at the very top, you'll see step 1. This is where you write your name and your date for every call that you make so that we know who called and when. And below that is step 2, where you will find the donor ID. You'll find the donor's preferred name. If it says Mr. Smith, but his name is John Smith, please call him Mr. Smith, whatever's in the preferred name box. If it says John, you're more than welcome to call him John as well. The next box is really important. It is the ask amount, the ask for. There's going to be a dollar amount for every caller. Biggest advice that we can give you is for every call, please ask for a specific dollar amount. Instead of asking generally, would you like to donate today? You should say, would you like to donate $25 today or $100 today, whatever that number amount is. We can talk about that during the script as well. And then below that, you'll find phone numbers. I always advocate to, if you call number 1 and no one answers or it's disconnected, feel free to call number 2 and just go down that line. And then step 3 is really important, as you will check one of these boxes for every single call that you make. On the left side is for donors that did answer, and on the right side is for donors that did not answer. So, looking at the left side for the do answers, the best possible box you can check is the yes. So if someone says, yes, I'd like to donate today, you write in their pledge number. So if it's the ask amount or if it's a different amount, please feel free to write that number in the box so that we know how much they plan to pledge. Number 2 is the not sure box. Maybe they want to donate, maybe they don't. You check this box and we will send them something in the mail to remind them that they said maybe. And then number 3 is just a no. Oftentimes when someone asks for a no, or someone says a no, I'm sorry, you can ask, is there a lesser amount that you'd like to donate? If somebody turns down a $20 ask, they might be willing to give $10. Or they might just say no, and that's where you just click that box. On the right side are the no answers. The first one being a straight no answer, or it went to voicemail. Click whichever box is available. So if day 1's already been checked, that means you're the second caller. Day 2, day 3, we will call donors 3 times until we get a hold of them or realize that we can't get a hold of them. So feel free to click that if they don't answer. The second one there is wrong number. So if a number is disconnected, you hear that boo-doo-doo. Click that box and let us know that it's a wrong number. Or someone might give you the correct number. Feel free to write that in there. Call back another day or time. Sometimes you'll have callers say, I'm in the middle of dinner or I'm busy. Could you call me back tomorrow at 2:30? So write that in. Feel free to do that. And the last box is left message. Feel free to leave a message on every call. Meaning if you're on day 2 for a call sheet, feel free to leave another message. There's also a script for the leave a message with you in your packet. And on the very bottom is a lot more for us internally. So there's multiple ways for the donor to give, and we'll talk about that in the script as well. But Venmo, recurring gifts online, we can send a text to them, they can send a text to us wanting to donate, or they're willing to give you the credit card number over the phone. But feel free to write the credit card number in if they do go that route. But no reason to tear this off or anything. We will take care of it in the office. The next sheet is the script. Now, I am somebody who likes to ad-lib things, go off the cuff, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But the many years that I've done Phonathon, I can't stress this enough. The script works. Sometimes you get tongue-tied on the phone. Sometimes you're nervous about calling somebody that you don't know. But if you stick to this script, it's really, really easy. So I advise you, please stick to this script to keep you straight in line and keep the donor occupied in what you're saying. So again, step 1, write your name at the top of the call sheet that we just talked about. And 2, locate the ask amount. Again, the ask amount is very, very important. So here you will find an intro. Hello, may I speak to? Hi, my name is. Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are. If you're a student, if you're a current student, if you're an alum, tell them what class you are. If you're a faculty or staff member, tell them who you are. Not just that, hi, my name's Tony. Hi, my name's Tony, and I'm a graduate of DeSales from 1998, or whatever your story may be. It's always good to introduce yourself that way. So here, there's a script for if somebody says yes. Again, we talked about different ways for them to pay. Would you like me to text you an easy way to pay now? We also now have Venmo, online payment, or the traditional mail-in pledge reminder. If they say, I don't know, make sure that they know that we're going to send them something in the mail, and be sure to make sure that we have their correct address on that call sheet. And again, if they say no, ask if there's a lesser amount that they'd be willing to pay, and if not, thank them for their time and move on to the next call. And step 3, obviously, we talked about this in the previous sheet, is to be sure to check a box for every call. Never leave a call sheet blank in those boxes. They either answered or they didn't answer. Please let us know the outcome of the call. And then down here below, please read these as extra tips and extra info to remind you of what to do on the call. And one last piece of information for the if yes answer is how to pay. There's a lot of different options for a donor to pledge this year. We added a Venmo account, so the DeSales HS Lou is our Venmo name. If the caller has Venmo, they can text DeSales to 243-725. We can get their credit card information via our website at /support, or you can take that credit card information over the phone and put it on that call sheet. Or we can send them a pledge reminder in the mail. Just put the number that they've pledged on the sheet and we'll send them a reminder. And one last piece of focus is the monthly payment option. If you have a donor who has a larger asks, maybe say $100, you could also ask that donor at the end of the call if they would prefer to have a monthly payment installment, almost like a subscription to DeSales, instead of paying $100 lump sum. My last tip is that Phonathon for some can be kind of stressful. You're calling a stranger, you don't know who they are oftentimes, but please know that most of these people that we're calling are expecting our call, know that we're calling, or have supported DeSales in the past, so they'll be excited to hear from you. It's very, very low pressure on that end, so have fun with it, enjoy your conversations, and thank you so much for being a part of this event.